1,000, 13.05 for 5,000. He has real strength and speed, and bringing that to the steeplechase is why he is so quick over the barriers. So away they go. Now the complexion of the race will become clear very early on if they choose to go with the pace, and the pacemakers do a good job. And of course that's one of the dangers of accepting the services of pacemaker, is that you are to some degree at the mercy of their caliber, how well they do their job. World best this year by Koech, 7:54.31. Ran that in Rome back on the 31st of May in the Diamond League there. The pacemakers, by the way, Terer, Chelimo, Terer due to take them run. Oh, and I think it was a faller there, at least a big stumble. Due to take them out at 2:37.
Well, I think that the way in which they've stretched out already in this race clearly indicates the intent is to run quickly. They're looking for, I guess, on the pace of 7:54. The fastest time in the world this year is 7:54.31, which poor Kipsiele Koech has, of course. But he's born at sea level. As Tim was saying, he finds it very, very difficult to run at altitude, which is very, very strange. You don't very often hear that. But of course, he didn't get picked for the Olympic Games. You leave a 7:54 man behind, then, well, there is Koech in the centre, behind Chelimo and Terer, the two pacemakers. They're supposed to take out 1,000 at 2:37 and then 5:17, but we'll see.
Roba Gari is also there, the Ethiopian fourth placer at the Games, and they are motoring now, being reduced to single file, but they're in touch with the pacemakers. Gari back in about 8th place at the moment.
World indoor champions.
3 laps to go then in the steeplechase. Chelimo still leading the pacemaker, doing a good job. That first kilometre slightly slower than was expected. They'll be coming towards 2,000 metres at the far end of the back straight. They come round now. Still Koech looking very comfortable in 2nd place. Birech is there as well, so is Nganga, only 10th in the Kenyan Olympic trials. Nganga looking strong now, moving up in this top 6. Mutai is as well, right up there alongside Koech. Mutai, the African champion this year, Olympic bronze medalist. This is an opportunity, of course, for Koech to show what he could have done had he been able to race in that Kenyan team. There have been so many disappointed Kenyan athletes sitting back at home watching the Olympic Games. Indeed, if you took the top 12 men in the world into the Olympic final, well, I suspect about 10 of them would be Kenyan.
The difference between this race is there are 4. Normally at this stage Koech would be out on his own, and he's now got some company, and that may well assist him to achieve what he wants to achieve here.
Well, it's Koech from Birech. The pacemaker's job is done. They went through 2 kilometres, 5:21. Remember, we're looking for 5:17, so forget any world record here, but it is nonetheless likely to be a very quick time as Koech attacks that barrier into the back straight. Just over a lap and a half to come. Mutai, Nganga and Birech, the 3 right behind him. He's an unofficial pacemaker for them at the moment, and he's certainly not clear of them. He's got a free side to the barriers, about a metre lead on Birech. Mutai as well is moving nicely. In fact, it's Nganga there, I think, almost tripping over on Birech. They ran towards that water jump for the penultimate time. Glance over the shoulder there from Kipsiele Koech. A bronze medal from 2004 for the 30-year-old Olympic Games in Athens. All he's got to show in 3 Olympiads during which he was at the height of his powers. About 7:03 at the bell there. Koech leading. They dropped Nganga. It's Mutai and Birech in 2nd and 3rd in the blue sprint. And this is the sort of Kipchoge situation which is bread and butter for Kipsiele Koech. That flat speed now comes in handy. It's a long, long way between barriers, and look at the way the stride is eating up the track, and he's opening up a gap now. Big stutter there too from Mutai in 2nd place. Koech hasn't got it won yet. The gap is 4 metres. He'll need to be on his toes as he comes to the water jump for the final time. He clears it with 1 foot on it. Behind him the gap's beginning to stretch out now. watch over his shoulder as he negotiates the final barrier well. He's going to take this one in 6 metres clear. Birech running hard. It's been a marvellous run from Birech, it really has. 8:05.8 there from Koech, a real dust up for the minor places. I think Nganga just coming home there, ahead of Mutai, 3rd and 4th places. The unofficial winning time, 8:05.80 by Paul Kipsiele Koech. 4 Diamond League points, those are important. No records here tonight. That was a workman-like performance from the oldest man in the race. Up against athletes there many years his junior. Birech is just 19 years old, him 4th in the Kenyan trials. So close to making their Olympic team. Second place here tonight, half a second down to British compatriots.
Yeah, this is the point at which Mutai really was found wanting. He was running very nicely indeed, and that's Birech going over that barrier. And when it came into the home straight, it was Mutai that was really under pressure, wasn't he, from Nganga? But Koech shows the sort of form we've seen time and time again from him. He is the holder of the fastest time in the world this year. It was in Rome, the 31st of May, 7:54.31. He's a class act, didn't go to the Olympics, was denied that, but wins again here.